Nancy Guthrie heads, holy shit, I think my friend just figured out the Nest Cam video. She sent this to me. Her name's Dooley. I'm going to link her here because she deserves all the credit for this. But I haven't seen anyone talk about this. This is like groundbreaking.
I want you to pay attention from, like, by the way he walks up, which is clearly not straight up the path. And I've said before that I think he's coming from the side of the house. And then I want you to pay attention to where he goes and what he does when he first walks up to the door. He's not walking up to the, like, doorknob. He's not walking up to the camera. He's walking up and he's looking directly at something over there. And if you look at Nancy's front door, there are those long window panes. And we know that this doorknob that we're seeing is from the, like, steel door, not the actual front door. I think somebody is either standing in the window there or has the door open and is drawing his attention to the camera, because that is not where he is first going. That is something that he becomes aware of without ever having directly looked at it at first. I think somebody is standing there and they're telling him or pointing to the camera. And then that's why he kind of starts to, like, fumble and goes and, like, picks up, like, the leaves. That has never made any sense to me. And when he picks up the leaves, he makes a look towards the road. He clearly is looking at something towards the road right there. And then I want you to pay really close attention. I don't think I've seen anybody point this out yet, but right there, that's not leaves. That is not a light source from him, because we're looking at what would be his left hand, so that's not his right arm. That is an additional light source. I think this is right before, or like while they're taking Nancy out of the house. They had already been in the house at this point and they're about to leave with Nancy. And I think that guy, that additional light source you see is probably, I mean, I don't know if it would be a phone, but it certainly looks like a phone. Like, it's that shape and it's light like that. And they're looking at the camera. He's probably sticking his arm out in between the steel rods to get an idea of how that camera is hung up on the door there. And they're there for a minute, and that's where the blood is collecting, because they're standing there with Nancy after they've already done what they did inside. I think we're looking at least a 3-person job. You have the one guy standing inside with Nancy at the front door. You have the other guy who's gone around the side of the house to come and help get Nancy out of the house, and has been gestured to look at the camera and figure that situation out. And you see him looking towards the road to make sure that their getaway car is, like, in position and ready to go. I don't know if that car was there the entire time or if they, like, walkie-talkied it in to show up. But I think we're looking at least 3 people involved in this.
Is that not it? Like, the window panes, I also have always felt at least 2 people were involved in this, and I've been theorizing that they might have gotten in through the garage because those codes are easy to hack. They were waiting for her when she got home.